Is this working? Is it working? Okay. Check, 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 check. Hello? Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Ugh. I forgot my... Oh, shoot. Enter password. No, wait, no! Use passkey. Okay. I fixed it. We're all good. Yeah, close that. Alright. Let me get Doki Doki up real quick. No, I don't want to play Roblox. I'm trying to get out of that game. Tell your friends to join the stream. Oh, shoot. So, put that right there. Minimize that. This game, okay. Um, this game is not suitable for minors. If you cannot handle sensitive topics, or you know, of like, you know, suicide, depression, things like that, if you cannot handle that, please click off. If you continue, whatever happens is not my fault. I warned you. May God be with you if you end up trying to do something. Alright. Individuals suffering from this game... individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have safe experiences playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. But by playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are above at least 13 years of age and you consent to highly exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Let me zoom in. There we go. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Someone's gonna walk into my house and wonder, what the hell are you playing? Alright, new game. Please enter your name. I can't put numbers! Hey! I see an annoying... Jeez, that's rude. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you know each other so long. Yeah, I know those guys. I have a lot of friends like that. You'd be super... Hold on. Hold on. I gotta move this over here. There we go. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. Yeah, that's me for real. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. Actually, yeah, it was. That's mean, semicolon. Imagine calling someone in real life, semicolon. My online friends would do something stupid like that. Well, if people stare at you if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to you, even if you... I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We crossed the street together. Why is this song a banger, though? I gotta turn it down, though, because music volume. Turn that down a little bit. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the students become increasingly speckled, with other students making their daily commute. By the way, semicolon, have you decided to join a club yet? No. A club? I told you. I told you already. Oh, I can't speak for the life of me. Yeah. I told you already I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I've been looking. I'm going to turn my fan off real quick. There we go. Open my window. Loki got Burger King on the way, so if I suddenly leave the stream, that's why. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's saying about. Ah! Like, Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending free time on games and anime. Real! Real! Yo, me and the MC would get along real nice. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize right, how having skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy too, but I die the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. We at least promise you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know, man. I'd fold instantly. I'm afraid of women. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. I don't know. Shoot. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack out my things, I blankly stare at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me. It's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you can come to my club. Her eyes are pretty, actually. I never realized that. Her eyes are pretty. Well, you can come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Vice President of the Literature Club. Yeah, I'd suck at the Literature Club, if you guys couldn't tell already. Or, I wish I could tell who all was in the stream. Oh, I have one person viewing right now. Oh, yeah. Hold on. That minimizes two? Bro. Bro. I'll do that. There. So I can see that. I don't even need to do that. What am I doing? Minimize that. Yeah. Sarah's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Yeah. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of to the club yesterday I'd bring a new member in. And not to give me cupcakes and everything. I don't know. Cupcakes and Natsuki. I might have to. I'm gonna go. Even though the game's gonna force me to go. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning. I still plan all this out. I let it alongside. Final sub by for a cupcake, okay? Yo, me and this guy can relate on a atomic level. Yay, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cup. Jeez, you're saying things a little... Yeah, my gosh, you're exaggerating everything. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori full energy swings the classroom door open. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things, but she talks behind me, behind my back. I'm so flattered. Anyways, seriously, you bought a boy? That's my woman right there. Anyways, way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, semicolon. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, it checks out. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sad attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Your small figure makes me think she's a minor! I don't know. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Says that quietly into my ears and turns back to all the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full energy. That's debatable. Yuri, the smartest in this club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, whose beard is completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people that say Yuri, Natsuki. Oh, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again. Can I stop turning my volume down by accident? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Jeez. Stop glazing her! Anyways. Basically completely out of my league. I don't want her in my league. I don't like her. Sorry, smiling at me. Genuinely makes me feel a little. You too, Monica. Come on, semicolon. Sit down. I can't speak! Anyways. Come sit down, semicolon. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. How about make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I saw you mention it's been wide into that. There's one space next to Monica and next to Sayori. Bro, keep me far away from Monica. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Monica would be better. Listen. Monica would be better if she wasn't insane. She's way too obsessive, dude. She shouldn't have made, like, you know, everyone do all that. Yeah, anyways. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray of cupcakes and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da. Natsuki lifts the foil to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were made to use the ears. So cute. I didn't know until you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Where did her teeth go? Where did all her teeth go? Look at this. No teeth! She has no teeth! Anyways, Sayori grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. How? I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, thinking for the best angle to take a bite. Let's use quiet. I can't help it, but I can't. I'm gonna throw myself off a bridge. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you, right? Hold on. Oh. That's my food. Be right back. Hey, I'm back. Dude, I wish this game wouldn't close out every single time I switch tabs. Windowed. Hold on. Can I like... There we go. Okay. Well, that won't make it too big. Yeah, this will have to work. Okay, it doesn't close. Good. What's up? What's up? Hey. Hey. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Don't worry about it. Get out of here! It's a horror game. Get out of here. It doesn't look like it, but I assure you, it's a horror game.
I want to eat.
No. It doesn't look like one, but it is. Alright. Sorry about that. I got my food. I got my drink. I'm set. Burger King. Burger King is objectively better than McDonald's. It actually has natural food for the most part. It's not like I made you for that. It's like I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, so I always said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. I forgot how insufferable she is. Oh, shoot. I forgot how insufferable Natsuki is at the game. Alright. I give one of these weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Yummy. She carefully places down a teacup in front of each of us before setting it down a teapot. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. My French fry! You keep a whole set of tea set in this classroom. Then when the teachers give us permission. Yummy. French fries are goated. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Debatable. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yummy. That's not insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I still enjoy tea. I'm glad. So what made you consider the literature club? Well, you see, I have played this game once before, and the only thing that made me consider this club was Natsuki. I was afraid of this question. Something I shouldn't tell Monica while I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I haven't enjoyed clubs yet, and Sarah seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. As part of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How can you decide to start your own club? I need a French fry. Ooh, it's a big one. Yummy. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. That's real. I hate politics. Alright, people all say Republican this, Democrat that. Why don't we all just be cheese graters? That was corny, I'm sorry. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. You know what? That's valid. That's valid. I still despise you, though. Monica is a really great leader. You're also not in agreement. Then I'm surprised. More people aren't in this club yet. I wonder why. What's your hardest to start a new club? You could put it that way. Not many people are really interested in putting out all the effort to something new. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort they take to start something brand new. Goodness gracious, I can't talk. Especially when something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You need to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm convinced. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate, right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. This is a cult, bro. Everyone enthusiastically reads such different goals, all interested in a single. Exactly, a cult. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're so delighted. Maybe that's why they're also delighted of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about really. Never mind. So, Semicolon, what kind of things do you read? I'd rather not answer that question. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Yeah, this is just the reincarnation of me in a video game. I might have quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. My woman. My kind of woman right there. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I'm just a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking to sing Yuri's sad smile. Yeah. And what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri twists around her teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The love, creativity, and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on clear passion about her reading. She seems so reserved to me the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way the way her eyes light up. That she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Sorry, with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so I'm gonna delete Monica from the game files. Nah. Would that actually do anything? I'm curious. Would that do anything? I'll test it once I'm done with the game. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, it's true. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just made grasp on something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I have the motor skills of a rock. Really would have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you'd say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Thriller horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. Why does this game have so much psychological stuff in it? I hate it, but I love it. I hate horror. I can tell. Why is that? Well, I just thought over me for a split second. Wait, hang, can I crop this? I can't. No, don't do that. Never mind. That's right. Usually like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? I'll use that idea. You left a piece of scrap paper behind. Ah! You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back." Your cupcakes are poems. Everything you do is just cute. Is as cute as you are. Do not take this picture out of context. Aw. Wasn't it? Oh, wasn't it this? Yeah. Do not take this out of context. I did not mean to actually screenshot that. Oh well. I'm not cute. And so you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? Hold on, actually, I gotta find that real quick. Hold on. No, that's my previous video. I don't need that. Where is it? Never mind. I don't want to delete that. That's excuse me. That's important. Oh well. I'll find it eventually. I think it's impressive. Don't you say that sometime? No. I don't know why. I just thought the Heavy from TF2 shouting no. I look, you just might turn a video on and eat the rest of my food. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna mute and listen to this absolute banger while I eat. I said mute. Okay, I'm not done eating, but I low-key want to save my Whopper for later. Alright, anyways. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Showing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Is my audio? Okay, we're good. Yeah. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. How long have I been streaming for? I'm gonna stream for like an hour and then call it a night. Where do I? Hold on. How long is it? I've been streaming for like 30 minutes. It might not show on your guys' end because I had to do a bunch of stuff, but I was streaming for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I'll call it a night after an hour. Probably play with my friends. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, then you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, that's me, bro. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. You'll send silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Ugh. I don't feel like clicking. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we can all share our poems with each other. I don't know. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and sharing the bond of a club. That's valid. It's a valid reason. It takes so long to load, goodness. Isn't that right in semicolon? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic, me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Hey, new JJS update is peak though. Kurushi, the curse everyone invited, is peak. And busted. I never said I would join this club. Uh-oh, Sarah may have convinced you to stop by, but I never made any decision. I'd join right away if I saw Natsuki. I still have other clubs to look at, and, wrong answer, bro. There's my train of thought. All four girls surviving with dejected eyes. Oh, no. It's almost like I don't care. Except for Natsuki. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Who just texted me? Yeah. Semicolon. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make clear the decision when it's like this? Turn around. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend more time with these beautiful girls. Yes! Especially Natsuki, bro. If you're gonna tell, I really like Natsuki more than anyone. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Specifically for Natsuki. I don't care about reading. One by one, the girl's eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm surrounded by me jumping up and down. Hey. I can't bear with that anymore. Never mind. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. No, I would come for you. That sounds bad. Hold on. Then that makes it official. Welcome to Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. So I'm going to look forward to see how you express myself. Ehe. Why do you keep bending over? Stop bending over! Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No, you can't actually. Oh. No one's watching. Oh well. I gotta feel the anxiety welling up in me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Semicolon, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always said if I was school for club. Sure, I might as well. Yay. I don't know. Natsuki's starting to appeal. Not Natsuki. Sayori's starting to feel a little more appealing. She'll be fine, though. Nothing bad would ever happen. With that, the two of us depart from the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Of course, Monica. Who cares about her? We have Peak right here. And you know, I guess her. Literally have you spending every day after school in an electric club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go close to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find. You know? Let's see. Who am I gonna go for first? Hey, that's okay. Come on. Oh. Good enough. Alright, so we go for Sayori. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, I gotta try and appeal to Sayori. Turn the right phone. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Silly. Cheeks. Nope. Who likes lust? I guarantee you she does. Bouncy. No! Who would like milk? Stop it! I'm not trying to go for your route right now. Ribbon. Yo. What's fickle? Who? Bro. Jeez. Unrestrained lipstick. Landscape, sing, raindrops, depression, romance, waterfall. Stop! Stop! I don't know what she would like. Shopping. Oh my gosh. Joy. Thank you. Pout, fantasy, candy. Candy. Stop! Nightgown? Memories, Starscape, bed, whistle, covet, misery, cheese, flower. Oh, jeez! Thank you. Infinite, rain cloud, portrait, loud, headphones, journey, blanket, disown, inferno, broken, blanket. Stop! Heartbeat. Stop! Games. Oh my. I don't know. We might have to go with Natsuki. Sugar. Yeah, okay. Change of plans. We're going with Natsuki. I'll save this page real quick. Okay. Kitty. I wonder. Fun. Oh, now once again. Puppy. Okay. Excuse me. Hi again, semicolon. Glad she didn't run away on us. Honestly, yeah. I'm afraid of women. I would low-key would have just ran away. Yeah. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else started already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, semicolon. I was just doing overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join the club, any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki. Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. My kind of woman. Like I've been telling y'all. My kind of woman, bro. Natsuki, yeah. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It's close enough. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki falls back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Semicolon only gives it his best. As long as he's having fun. He also has busy work, even without me asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. So yeah, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. How do you do that? For anyone that accidentally set their house on fire, how did that happen? I want to know. Who's texting me, bro? Bro. Yeah, anyways. Bro! Choose anything with depression. Yo. I'm calling you out for that, bro. I'm calling you out for that. Depression. But it's good to know. Okay, never mind. We're still doing Sayori. Let me just remove her. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Really? You and Semicolon become good friends too? Oh shoot. Oh, alright. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. I just heard something fall. Yeah. I'll help you out with the living room. Will, I'm not joining JJS. Leave me alone. I'm playing Peak. Leave me alone. Ugh. How come you and Semicolon are good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation just put me into. Oh. You're even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Oh my gosh. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Give me the thing. I DM'd the stream in Discord. Okay. Let him join. I don't care. Let him know. Let him watch me play Peak. Sorry, you're right. I wasn't thinking. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I am Vegeta. Second of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So nice just for you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal out if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. Yes, Doki Doki is genuine Peak, bro. It's Peak. Let everyone join if they need to. Alright. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Who? Someone calling this a loser. Hey, that's not nice. Alright, we have like 10 minutes. Gooner, hey, be quiet. Discuss it if you wanted to. How's the girl actually being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Not everyone's settled, and I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities. That doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's so sorry, buried in a book. I can't help it. That was her intent. Get on, JG. Yo! Wait 10 more minutes and I will get on JJS. I need to shut. I know you want to. Who else is in here? Oh well. I'll check on. Yeah, I'll check out your moveset here in a little bit. Let me finish. I'm gonna stream for like. No. When? I'm gonna stream this tomorrow too. I'll try to actually start at 7 next time. Didn't mean to keep my 3 viewers waiting. Hey, 3 people? It's plenty for me. Anyways, join me now. No! I can't help but notice her touch expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh. Excuse me, from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna... Yeah. If someone else is just gonna mess it up. That's why you slides a bunch of stacked books in boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into unless you figure out the other person stands. Where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Wow! What's that supposed to... Yeah, exactly! I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books all on the side of the shelf. Curious, I pull it out of the stock. There it is. Snatches it out of my hand and she turns the book into my... She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume in the right in the middle of the rest. Much better. I know a girl that does something like this. Where's chat rate? Oh. Seeing a box set with one book missing is one of the worst, most irritating sight in the world. Yeah, I know someone like that. I know that feel. I get a close look at the box she's admiring. Perfect, girls. I wonder if that's an actual... Hold on. Let me look. How do I pronounce it? Oh, I didn't pronounce it right the first time. Is this an actual thing? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way on my demographic or it's simply terrible. Wow. If you're gonna judge, you can go... Jeez! You can go do it through the class on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Let me tell you one thing, semicolon. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. I feel like everyone knows that. That's common sense. In fact, that's when he pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Doesn't that mean like cute? Feelings of strong affection, adoration, and devotion towards characters in anime, manga, or video games. I was mistaken. Don't just stand there. Ooh, what? Until he grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window seat. She pats the ground. Next to her, asking me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs are gonna work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. I'm gonna feel weird about it. Close her arm scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I guess I can expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few things before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Ever peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Bro, if you don't go back to the beginning of the series after watching it like once or twice, you are not my friend, bro. I don't know you. Actually, I probably don't know you. Yeah. Anyways. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Do I don't. Or I do. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but it's with having a second talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in a high school. It looks a little familiar. Maybe a game I'm playing. Simple slice of life affair. Kind of grounded since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make it for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is it gonna be plot? Well, obviously. You think I'd enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Yeah. Natsuki 1, Solo Leveling fans, none. I'm gonna swan dive off a building, bro. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of people, a lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's really funny chapter where they're obsessed they got an ice cream shop, but you just have to get to know the characters, and besides, it's so entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into their backstories, when some of the romance starts to happen. That's what really makes it so good. There's also many touching parts. You're gonna join me now and stop talking to... Who are you talking about, bro? I'm not. I'm not gonna join you right now, dude. You have 5 minutes. There's so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I understand you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, that's who gives you a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. What do you mean full power? Good save. It seems like it's about baking. It's just a guess, but is there a lot of baking stuff in this manga? Well, yeah. Why does that matter? I'm just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Is this like one of those people that got into something because of like an anime or something they watched or read? Actually, I really can't be talking because I kind of got into martial arts because of Dragon Ball. I started to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Hey, that's not very nice. You shouldn't say that. What? Chat rate of the stream at the most recently. What? I don't know what that means. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess it explains Natsuki's interest in baking. So of all the hobbies taken from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. And that's what she's really good at. So who am I to judge? This game does a lot of a lot of things really good. But if it does anything really good, it's making like these POV shots look actually pretty good, and making Natsuki look like a minor, even though allegedly everyone in this game is above 18. We read on the floor for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like with someone else. I was excited when I convinced any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? It's not. Well, I really wouldn't know. Do you share your manga with your friends? Can you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. I could never get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. It's not, bro. Dude, if they think manga is for kids, go tell them to Go tell them to read Berserk. It's anything but for kids. You saw me going out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Just call her a loser. It's mean. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad did if he found this. Nothing bad would happen. Trust. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I just can't wait, can I? Well, it's paid off in the end. It paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's like, that's... Who cares about you? It's not like it sounds like my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, yeah. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot this happens. Minori. It sounds like a mixture of Sayori and Monica. Dude, Will, stop telling me to get on JJS. You have 2 minutes. I'm about to end the stream. Patience. Please. Gosh. Minori's my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But I guess especially a bad win. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. I see your voice sparkles with excitement. It's sarcasm for her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing your favorite manga with her friends, I can't understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when you connect to someone like that. Yeah, I agree. And being able to provide that to Natsuki for whom it's a rare experience. That makes me smile a little bit to myself. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna end the stream here. Seems like a good spot to stop. Are you sure you want to quit? Yeah, I saved. I don't care. Alright. End of the stream. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but good morning, good evening, or good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Jesus loves you. He loves you a lot. I know not everyone is, Christian. Actually, fun fact, I had a debate with a Muslim earlier. That's like an entire hour. It was from like, I think it was like 5 to 6, I think. Finally, shut up, Will. You're so impatient. Now join, dude. I don't know. I kind of want to play a little bit more. Yeah, I'll join. Alright, yeah, good morning, good evening, good night. Love y'all. Jesus loves y'all. Have a good... Don't ignore me. I'm not ignoring you! Alright, yeah, I'm just ending the stream. Goodbye. Have a good day.